If luck ain't on your side, sometimes you gotta have to take it into your own hands. And that's what we're doing this week. Let me explain. So, right here, we have a post about some parts of Fusion Champions for Mikage. And starting on April 13th, there's going to be specific champions that you're going to guarantee to get after you've summoned 40 or when you've summoned 40 ancient shards. So on April 13th, we're planning to launch a guaranteed champion. I'm just going to read through the whole thing and then we're going to discuss it. This Monday, April 13th, we're planning to launch a guaranteed champion event. Summon champions using ancient shards while the event is active, and you're guaranteed to get Yolfrig by your 40th ancient shard. On Tuesday, 14th April, we're planning to launch a guaranteed champion event. I don't know why is it all, why is it this over and okay. I'm just gonna skip this part because this is just sort of copy paste, I feel like. On the 14th, summon a champion using ancient shards while the event is active, and you're guaranteed to get Aishma by 40th ancient shard. This, well, we'll get to it, okay? Then on the 15th, you can get Delijah after you summon 40 shards, or on your 40th shard. And on April 16th, you can get Elisnia. And then it says, remember, if you do happen to summon a guaranteed champion before your 40th ancient shard, your event will end. Oh, that's good to know. Because then maybe we get super lucky. So why am I enticed by this? Maybe you are as well. So for the longest time, if you know, if you've been around on my account and on here on YouTube at my channel, you know that first of all that we pulled a bunch here, which we didn't plan to. Things just got out of hand. But we ended up with basically clearing everything here. Okay, so we got 2 mythical skill tomes, which is like the first time we finished off a big like this, all of this. This is kind of cool. But that means we have no shards. We still have gems that I might have to dip into. Well, we have to dip into. And for the longest time, I've been missing Aishma. Alright. So was it on April 14th? On April 14th? Yeah, we get Aishma. If we get Aishma, we get Lady Mikage. Okay, because we have all the other pieces. This is ready to roll. This is ready to roll. She needs to be upgraded level 60. Then we have a feast from the Summon Rush that can be used here. So we will very soon be guaranteed to get Mikage. Now, if you are missing a lot of champions, this might not be the best idea. It depends. The reason being is because, well, the fusion is active, okay? And there will be a champion chase that, you know, might sort of go head to head, or like, you know, it might screw it up for you here, because if you need to pull 40 shards, that might, if it's a make or break there for you, then you kind of have to pick Mavara, or I mean, Mikage ain't going nowhere. So if I was in your seat, it's completely up to you, but if you're missing a lot of champions, then maybe I would skip on this event. I've skipped it in the past when I have like 3 or 4 epics that I still need. But now, for the fact that I only need Aishma, you can bet your sweet ass that I'm going for this. In other pull videos, like, how many times have I not said, oh my god, please let me get Aishma, please let me get Aishma. I'm not getting here, but now we're guaranteeing it. So I'm gonna do this. Will this affect my champion chase? Well, this is the second part that I want to talk about. Right here, okay? Actually, let's have a look. Let's go here. Oh, sorry. Hold on. There we go. I think, right? Hold on, technical issues. Yeah, there we go. Or you know what? Indecisive as hell. But I will reduce my size here. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm super tiny. But my face doesn't matter right now. What matters is this. The link is in the description to this, okay? We've already planned ahead. Okay, we've already planned what we need to go for in order to get Mavara. So right now, we have... Was it fragments? 150, okay? And Classic Arena, we've done the champion training. Classic Arena and Ice Golem is left. So this, all of it, like what I'm gonna go through right now is what you should go through while using this website, okay? 590 is done, that's good. So all of these 4, that's 100 shards, cool. This right here is also 100 shards. Then we go into here. The ones that are grayed out is the ones that I'm not going for. So I'm gonna go for champion chase, but I'm not gonna go all the way, as you can see. 50 here is grayed out. But the rest is basically like all checked. And I need to get all of them in order to succeed the fusion. I heard that there were some extra fragments somewhere. Can't really recall where that was from. But as you can see, I need champion chase. I am desperate. Well, I need the champion chases in order to pull this off. But that might affect, you know, this, because look at this, I don't have many shards, but this is me, okay? If I looked it up a little bit, I'll actually pull it up here. Champion Chase Raid Shadow Legends. Points breakdown. Rare is 10 points, Epic is 350, Legendary is 650, and Mythical is 1000 points. So, we're gonna get, first of all, we are going to save the fuse here. That way we summon a legendary already. After that, we will summon Mikage. So right there, what is that? That's, for me personally, that is 650. That's 1,650 points right there. Then, if you're smart, you save up this stuff, right? You don't just pull it. So I can summon Cyan, and I can summon, I think it will be, after Ice Golem and Classic Arena, we're going to be able to summon 2 Thispies. And then we might need to push it a little bit further. We might, if we're desperate, we pull what we have, right? We might get some Sacred Shards in the Demon Lord. But that's basically what I'm going to go for. So, to just break this down again. My personal opinion of how you should do it, but obviously you decide for yourself. These guaranteed events to get these champions it's something that is going to come over and over again. I believe, hold on, I believe it's these 4 that are available. But if you have 3 or if you have 4, I would hold off on it. But if you're sitting in a bunch of ancient shards, you could just get, you know, 1 on the 13th. 4, it's like if you're missing, basically, if you're missing all of these, and you have enough ancient shards, you could basically go for this. But hold off on some fusing Mikage and fusing her here, okay? Hold off on it because it will give you points for the champion chase. So, what I will do, once again, I'm going to do both, okay? But be smart when you summon stuff. Because that way, you can maybe knock off 2 events. Well, what do you call it? You get 2 flies in 1 slap or some shit? Two flies in 1 stone? How often do you hit a fly with a stone, though? There's something, some sort of calling like that. 2 in 1. Yeah, make sure you get 2 in 1, okay? Let me make myself bigger. There we go. So yeah, that is the event coming up. And yeah, you don't have to, again, I'm gonna just emphasize this. This doesn't have to screw you over. You can make sure to utilize this in the right way. And in the right way is whatever you get from these champions and you can fuse from Mikage, hold off till champion chase, then go for it. And then I'm thinking I will probably need to pull some shards. Maybe I need to spend some shards because we pulled everything previously. But yeah, same thing with Remnant Summons. Hold it all off until the champion chase. guys, I put out videos every 2 to 3 days. And yeah, if you like this sort of content, let me know with a subscribe and like. And let me know in the comments if you're going for this. How far off are you from Mikage? Well, if you have Mikage, congratulations. But in that case, are you going for Mavara? I am. Because not just Mavara, fusion token. Very important. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time.